Hello and welcome to one of the last episodes of this season of Your Dog's Been Spayed. Today we have an exciting program for you involving dinosaurs, reptilians, giant chickens, warlocks, witches, and more of the mole people. What has happened to Clive and Conrad, and how productive was their meeting with the Mole King and his Prime Minister? We know that Clucky has planned a daring raid on the offices of the radical vegan organisation Save Animals from Exploitation, better known to the world as SAFE. But we do not know whether Wicca will lend them her battering ram. With relationships with Mephs and Wicca soured to the point of species transformations, which I hear are a bad sign when it comes to romances with witches, how will they gain use of this integral implement to break down the sturdy doors of the Trades Hall on Vivian Street, Wellington? That being where Safe's offices are, by the way, just in case you were wondering. There is also the WWWL waiting in the wings, the Wellington Witches Welfare League, remember? They still need to have their special general meeting in order to make the organisation public, to solve their funding problems. What is going to happen with this? Then add to this the ongoing adventures of the MP for Wellington Central, Grant Robertson, in the late Cretaceous period. And you have quite a full storyline. Our intention with all these questions, of course, is to give you a full picture of how complicated all these plot points are. This adds to our audience's general feelings of admiration for our writer, who will somehow manage to solve all of these problems while still managing to keep you guys vaguely entertained, and myself for maintaining these tongue twisters. We now cut to the ongoing Grant Robertson narrative, soon to be followed by Derek and Clucky following Cliff down a dark alleyway. Enjoy.
Beep, beep, beep. Hello and welcome to the News at 8. Question time at Parliament yesterday became slightly more entertaining with the first attempted use of the newly installed Time Portal, through which Labour MP Grant Robertson attempted to ask a question of the Prime Minister about anonymous campaign donations for MPs supporting illegal spying operations. Unfortunately, the question had to be delayed due to the malfunctions with the Time Portal. Initially it was thought to be working when a figure appeared in a hazy blue light above the MP's desk. Unfortunately, this was noticed to be 19th century radical Maori activist Tito Kuwaru when he began speaking about the confiscation of land in the mid-1860s. Tito Kuwaru's question to the white pig in front of me was ruled out of order by the Speaker, as Titoko was never a sitting MP, and a point of order was sought and then approved to have Mr. Robertson's question delayed until the portal was properly functioning. By the time the portal was functioning properly, Mr. Robertson seemed to be having trouble presenting his question to the Prime Minister, due to the baby Troodon, which seemed to be munching on his leg. By the time the MP had ripped this small flesh-eating dinosaur away from his calf, the Prime Minister was quickly calling for a recess due to the graphic nature of the wound. As Mr. Robertson began to object to this, what seemed to be the baby's mother crept into view behind Mr. Robertson, who then proceeded to fight off the human-sized dinosaur with what appeared to be a Stone Age spear. Mr. Robertson was wearing an animal skin draped over his torso, and many commentators are saying how handsome he is now looking due to the good climate and exercise he seems to be getting in the late Cretaceous. He has also told reporters that he now has the friendship of a young Tyrannosaurus Rex, which he has been caring for since its mother died.
But Derek, have you asked Wicca about using her battering ram yet?
No, sorry, Clucky. Mephs has actually gone to have a talk with her, so I figure I'll let them sort things out and then try.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We need her to change them back. He can't stay a frog for the raid, otherwise it'll never work.
Yeah, he said he'll call if things don't go well.
Okay. She seems pretty busy anyway. She's been trying to get through to Morning about WWWL stuff all the time. But even when we're busy doing...
I don't want to hear it, Clucky.
Well, we got really interesting yesterday.
Shut up, Clucky.
And then he rammed it
Clucky,
up
I don't want to know what you get up to. Just don't tell me, okay?
Okay.
Good.
But I haven't tried a chicken again since the
what
last time.
What are we going to do about Cliff, Clucky?
Hey?
Look, it's Cliff. Look, he's got another one of those bags of raw meat he's been carrying around with him.
Damn weird if you ask me. Buck. And he gets all defensive when we ask him about it.
Well, that's why we're following him, isn't it?
I mean, they're huge. I've seen a lot of meat in my time.
Look, he's going down the same way he did last time when Mephs and I followed him.
Okay, thanks, Derek. Except I don't think he had that huge sack of meat last time, did he?
No, he certainly did not. Look, He's going down that alleyway.
Is this the same one as last time as well?
Yes, it is. We'll hide behind these bins here.
But Derek, weren't you spotted here last time?
Yes, but it was Ness's tail which gave us away last time. Yours is much shorter, Clucky.
Okay, thanks, Derek. Right, behind the bins.
He's just waiting round.
There's a figure walking out of the mist towards him.
He's put the bag of meat in front of him and is taking a step back. It's just Hanger. I was worried something else was going to happen for a moment.
But Derek, there's another person walking towards them. It's the Prime Minister!
Good to see you, sir. Quiet, Cliff, I'll do the talking.
Oh, okay, Hanger.
We have news of one of the mole vermin. There was one seen trying to disguise itself as a moustache on Courtney Place earlier today. I guess we can safely say they're still around. But first, I guess it's time for dinner.
He's put the bag in front of them and is looking away. Oh, my teapot!
Ew.
What disgraceful thing could our Prime Minister be doing with a bag of raw meat? Surely it couldn't have anything to do with our ongoing talk about reptilians trying to wipe out the mole people and similar reptilians wearing human skins. These questions will be answered in a few minutes, but first, the arrival of Clive, Conrad, and Sorry the Mole Person has interrupted Mef's attempt to talk to Wicker. And a good thing too, really, as she's locked him out of the flat while she talks WWWL stuff with Morning.
Wicker, let me in, will you? Morning. Can I come in?
No, I don't think so, Meths.
Oh, but I told her I'm really sorry.
Yes, Meths, but I think she's really angry.
Oh, okay. Oh, here comes Clive and Conrad. And what? And a giant mole wearing sunglasses and a fake moustache.
That has to be the worst disguise I've ever seen.
Ooh, a lovely big frog for eating. Come here, little one.
Get away from me, you damn dirty mole.
My word, it can talk.
Yes, it's Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles, not the Mephistopheles.
Ask him, not me. Come, Sorry. I have some lovely worms for you in the kitchen.
And so, a giant mole was brought into the flat. Much to the annoyance of Wicker, Mefs was allowed in too. Sorry and Clive explained the ancient history of the mole people and their faith in the teapot. But it was his mentioning of the dark threat which sparked Wicker's attention.
The dark threat? That sparked my attention.
Yes, many moons ago. Many moons ago. Our race was attacked and nearly driven to the point of extinction. A race of reptiles seemed to hate the very idea of our existence, and kept coming into our cities and slaughtering our people. There was no reason for it. They had established themselves very well on the surface, and had all they needed or wanted, except for one thing. They wanted us dead. Their attacks continued, and were it not for the good people at Safe who have been helping supply us and our crippled civilization with produce for our worm farms, we would surely have perished.
Reptilians? But there are no reptilians up here. Well, none which could clearly wipe out a race of mole people.
We understand they are hiding on the fringes of your society.
Yes, when we met the Mole King and his Prime Minister, they told us that the attacks began in the 1970s and have calmed down since then. They think, perhaps, that the reptilians think the mole people have been wiped out.
What are you wearing, by the way, Sorry?
Oh, these dark glasses and fake moustache are a disguise Clive lent me to help me walk through Wellington unnoticed.
Sorry, I have a great recipe for rhubarb pie. I'm sure it'll work if we just add some worms. I guess that'll make things tasty for you. Oh, hello, Derek and Clucky.
You'll never guess what we've just seen.
Why, hello.
Hi, guys.
Is that a mole?
Hello, my name is Sorry Kamorfa, but you may call me Sorry.
Hello, Sorry. I'm Clucky, the masochist hen, and this is Derek.
And you both live here, do you?
Well,
Now I do. Officially, I put some money for rent through yesterday, by the way, Clive.
That's very good, Clucky. I'm glad to hear there'll be some money in the kitty. This is Sorry, guys. He's part of a race of endangered mole people living beneath Wellington City.
Well, we've just seen the PM turn into a giant lizard and eat a bag full of raw meat.
Oh, you have seen the reptilians.
What?
Sorry's race was nearly wiped out by reptilian creatures who are hiding amongst us, it would seem.
Not just amongst us, but in the upper echelons of government, it would seem.
Now, Derek, but just because the Prime Minister's a flesh-eating lizard wearing a human skin doesn't mean that everyone else in government are lizards as well, it would seem.
No, Hanger was a lizard too. It would seem that we just mentioned that we saw the PM shed his skin first because it was more dramatic.
True.
But wait, you say you saw the lizards. Did you overhear anything?
But look! Yes! They know you're here! I mean, they know that Sorry's here.
Do they?
Yes, remember?
Remember what?
Hanger mentioned that they'd seen one of the mole people walking down Courtney Place.
But I was in disguise. How could they have noticed me?
Because you were disguised as a mole person with a moustache wearing sunglasses.
Not the best disguise I've ever come up with.
But they know that you are here.
I must flee.
Well, they don't know that you're here, but they know you're in the city.
Which means they must know that there are still mole people.
My T-bot. That will mean more attacks soon.
We must plan, Sorry.
Yes, we shall have to plan a defense of the city.
Well, I have much battle tea, so that will come in handy. Conrad, we shall have to prepare for the Rainbow Rite. We will need the help of our mono-horned lord.
I guess this means you'll need to buy another 100 pack of Pams, Clive.
Yes, Sorry.
Oh, look! It's morning.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Sorry. Hi, morning.
Wicker. I've just had a call back from the Postal Union, and we can use their conference room for the SGM. Apparently most of the membership think it's a great proposal you've got, Wicker. So we'll be having the SGM at the Union office in the Trades Hall. But look! Trades Hall? What was that, Sexy? Oh, nothing, dear. Derek!
Yes, Clucky?
Wicker's right there. Perhaps now is the right time to talk about the battering ram.
She looks pretty annoyed. You do it.
But look, you said that you would.
Well, I'm not asking her.
Okay, Wicker, I was wondering...
What is it, Clucky?
Wicker, you don't need to be so terse.
Okay, Clucky, what's up?
I was wondering whether I could borrow your battering ram, please.
You never mentioned this to me, Clucky. I do wish you'd consult me before you come up with these ideas for you to try out. It's not for that, Morning. Honestly. Really, Clucky. This is like that chicken business all over again.
Chicken business?
Clucky wanted us to try playing with a live chicken in bed.
Oh, Clucky, if you want my battering ram for that, you're not getting it.
Oh, for the last time, I don't want the battering ram for sex, but...
Of course
not.
We believe you.
Can I have it or not?
Sure thing. When do you need to use it?
Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yes, I need the battering ram this Thursday.
Well, you'll need to come by and pick it up early, because Morning and I are busy Thursday.
Why?
We had to prepare for the WWWL's SGM.
When's that?
Thursday at 7.
Really?
Really, Clucky, you should pay more attention.
Well, where are you having it?
At the Trades Hall.
But what?
You really need to pay more attention. At the Trades Hall?
But what?
What?
Nothing. Derek, could I talk with you outside, please?
Sure thing.
Maps, you should probably come too.
Okay.
What's going on, Clucky?
Nothing. Just some campaign stuff, Sixie. I'll see you soon.
Clive, we must get some plans together about defending the city. But there is another pressing issue at hand.
Yes, Sorry. What is this?
Well, Safe has another shipment of compost coming in, and I was wondering whether you could help get it down to the Mole City. The coordinator for Safe's Wellington branch would normally help, but he's put his back out. He can drop it off at the office, but that's as much as he can do.
Where would this be happening?
At Safe's Wellington office. The Trades Hall.
And when is the shipment coming in?
Thursday evening.
Well, naturally, we'd be delighted to help.
So it sounds as though Thursday is going to be a busy day for our cast of characters. Keep in mind that the final story is a two-parter, so please be prepared to be left in suspense and anticipation. Our writer can't be bothered coming up with anything else right now. It's true, I'm sitting right next to him. And this last part wasn't even finished prior to our recording, and so I'll repeat what I said at the end of last episode. I, the narrator, was played by Alex Grieg. Michael Paul was Derek and Hanger. Cordelia Ann Black was Wicker and Mephistopheles. Hans Landon Lane was Clive. And Francis Homer played Conrad. James Barber played Clucky and wrote this episode yet again. Until next time, have a lovely time of day.